24 years of facilitating, here's my framework that guarantees you spark a transformation in your participants and make a positive impact. And if you're self-employed, this ensures that your clients get value for money and have you come back to do more. So I have a really easy acronym to remember. It's called SPARK with a double P. It's an intuitive structure that's based in learning theory. And if you skip a step in the process, I found that it's hard to get the participants buy-in, bring them back on track, or achieve the planned outcomes. So here we go. The S is for set the scene. Generally speaking, people like to know what they're doing and why. So this is where you describe what to expect, and you can use that context to supercharge this why. It might be to do with the purpose of the workshop and how this activity fits into it, or some broader goal that they have that the workshop supports. Also, even if you don't want to reveal the full why because you've got a surprise up your sleeve, you can still offer a reason. You can say, we're about to do an activity, we're going to jump straight in and we'll discuss it afterwards. So that sets the scene. We move on to the first P, which is to present information. This is where you share or you have the audience, participants, recall any information that they need before doing the task. Keep this short and you don't always need this. The second P is to provide guidance, and there are two parts of this. The first is to organize the participants so they're prepared to get going as soon as you give them the instructions. That means putting them into groups, giving them post-it notes, Sharpies, and whatever else they need. And the second thing is to give them the instructions. Make the instructions clear and concise. Have them available as a reference somewhere, a handout, slide, flip chart, whatever. Now, once you've done that, the A is for activating the experience. So let the participants have the experience. And for longer activities, building checkpoints to keep them on track, or you might want to give them more instructions. We move on to the R, which is to reflect on the experience. This is where you support the participants make sense of what just happened. And you do this by running a structured debrief, asking questions like, what was that like? What did you learn? How will you use this going forward? Now, do not skip this step. This is crucial to make sure that the experience is meaningful. And finally, we have K for the key points. Here is where you emphasize the points from the debrief as it relates to the objectives of the activity or the workshop. Use the participants' words as much as possible because they'll feel much more ownership over those outcomes. So there you have it, Spark, a simple, intuitive framework designed to make every session you facilitate impactful. It's not just a structure, it's a pathway to transformation. Now go out there and spark change.